Good rising, people. This is Benevolent, back with another scripture of the week. Previously, I had named this scripture of the day, but as we know, the days are like water. The days have become like a minute. So I've chose to name it the scripture of the week. For this scripture, it would keep you through the week and beyond. And I would try to be more consistent in bringing you the weekly scripture. But this week's scripture comes from Romans 8, verses 28, 31 through 33. Starting at 28. And we know that all things work together for good to those that love Elohim, to them who are called according to his purpose. We know that Yah's people will be taken care of, because when we come together to do good instead of evil, when we come together to do positivity instead of negativity, things will come together for good for them, for those that love him and who were called according to his purpose. He says, many are called, but few are chosen. So that means a lot of people would have been called by Yah, but only a few are chosen, because the ones that were called, that actually stepped up to the calling and took upon the responsibility to do the work of the Father. But then those that were called, they weren't chosen because they didn't follow through all the way. 31. What shall we then say to these things? What should we say to these things? If Elohim be for us, who can be against us? If Yah's for us, who can be against us? Think about it. Who can come against you? Who can backstab you? Who can destroy you? Who can say anything regarding Yah's chosen one? No one. No one. This question answers itself. 32. He that spared not his own son, but delivered him up for us all, how should he not with him also freely give us all things? So he's saying that if he gave up his own, so wouldn't it only be right that he freely gives us all things that we ask for, that are according to his will, and that he feels that is right for us? He's not saying that he will give us everything that we ask for. It's like when we ask for $1 million, he's not going to throw $1 million down. But he's saying he will give us all things that are necessary for us. Our provision, he will grant it all. Finally, verse 33. Who shall lay anything to the charge of Elohim's elect? Is it Elohim that justifies? Isn't it Yah who does the judging? Isn't Elohim the judge? So what does it matter if people judge you? What does it matter if people talk bad about you? If people have negative things to say about you? Let them talk. Because in the eyes of the Lord, you are chosen and you are called. And it doesn't matter what these people say. This is the word of Elohim. The scriptures of the week. Be blessed. Benevolent. Out.